So since I was wearing this, I thought I would make a video on Ghostbusters 3. Can you imagine me as the ghost going like that? 3? No, you can't. No. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, yeah, so there's been some new breaking news with Ghostbusters 3, and that it's at make or break stage, where Bill Murray has been sent a script that everyone else has signed off on and agreed to. But Sony, who own the rights, have said that Ghostbusters 3 will not be made at all unless Bill Murray signs off on it. So they're saying no Bill Murray, no Ghostbusters 3, which is quite a brave move, and I think it's reassuring that the film company aren't going to just, if they can't get the original cast, do something with the franchise anyway. So we're waiting to hear back now. I say we as if I'm involved, but you know what I mean, the fans, and we're waiting to hear whether Bill Murray has actually agreed and said that yeah, the script is the one and we'll go forward with it. Because you see, Ghostbusters 3 has been on the table for 12, 14 years, not 13, 14 or 12, I'm being very specific here. It's been on the table for a long time, and Bill Murray's always been the one I think that's held it up, but recently he said that, quote, the heels from the heels? No, that wasn't his quote. The quote was, the wounds from Ghostbusters 2 have healed, and he felt ready to go on and do another one. So he's at least said that if the script's right, he'll do it, because he was really disappointed with Ghostbusters 2. Now I can understand that, because Ghostbusters 2 is disappointing compared to Ghostbusters 1. But I don't think it's nearly as bad as some people make out. I think there's some really good things in Ghostbusters, and I think it's on the whole an enjoyable film. I think the cast are great. They're on top form. I think it's just that some of the decisions made with the second film, they tinkered with the soundtrack, so it sounds even more dated in some ways than the original, and it just wasn't quite there in terms of script, but it was still an enjoyable film, and whenever it's on, I'll still put it on. And I don't know, though, the idea of them at the age they are now, no offence to them, pulling on the proton packs, I'm kind of half excited and then half curious about how that will actually pan out, what it will look like. I'm sure it will be fine. I mean, as much as you can criticise Indiana Jones 4, I thought Harrison Ford, the one thing in that film that was right was Harrison Ford was on his A game, and if they'd had the right script, they could have had another classic Indiana Jones film on their hands. And I'm sure Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis, Ernie Hudson, I'm sure those guys, the Ghostbusters, if they're on the top of their game, they will be in the top of their game, I think, so I think that, it should be good, but I'm just curious to know how it works. One of the rumours was that they were going to do what's been rumour that's been going around for 10 years now, that they were going to get a new generation of Ghostbusters. I really hope they don't do that. I don't mind if they bring one new person in, like as if they're training someone and they're a new character. I don't mind that, but bringing in like a whole new team, I'm not too keen on. But it'll be interesting to see what they come up with, and I'm looking forward to it. I hope it happens, even though I'm the first one to say that Hollywood are doing too many sequels, too many remakes, and they're ruining a lot of franchises. But I just want another Ghostbusters film. And I would like to go on record here and say that I love the cartoon, The Real Ghostbusters. I think it was in many ways, it was the most successful offshoot of the original film. Anyway, so what do you guys think? Do you think Ghostbusters 3 is a good idea? I don't know, but I'm excited to see what it'll be like, and that's about it. So see you later.